So we've started by prepping the skin. I've applied a little bit of moisturizer and a tiny bit of foundation just to get things started, and I filled in my brows. But today we're going to show you how to recreate my favorite daytime look that I use lots for TV appearances and also photo shoots, but it can't be done without some expert advice. So here he is, one of my favorite makeup artists to work with, Normie.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Shall we start and tell everyone how to create this look step by step?
Can't wait.
Let's go. So first thing is first, you have to prep the lid, and you do this with a powder. Now there's no colour to this powder, is there, Normie?
There's a little bit of colour on this. I'm glad you asked that question. I always like a bit of colour on my powder. So it's not so white and so pale.
Next up, we like to use this paint pot by MAC. It's great for all over the lid, and it's a nice creamy texture, so it's great for blending the eyeshadows with.
Just apply it with a flat brush.
A flat brush, okay.
Now, I put this all over just on the lid. I don't go over the lid, just on the lid of the eyes.
So you don't want to take it all the way up to the eyebrow?
See? Just there. No. That's a disaster if you go that way.
Drag queen alert. When you blend it, do you blend that up to, not up to the eyebrow, do you?
No. All I do is I just soften that really hard line and I slightly go up. Don't go too high. You'll see. Apply a little bit here under your eyes.
So a tiny bit of the same colour under the eye.
Now we're on to the Indian wood. Show you that.
So here's the next colour. So I suppose it's lighter and more luminous than the first colour that Normie applied. And where does this go, Normie?
Just put it just above that, because we're going for that bronzy smoky eye, so I just used the Taylor grey just to give that depth underneath. It's always important to give it that depth before you actually put the bronze
on top.
colour on top.
So you've got to start with something a little bit darker than the bronze.
So you don't actually waste your time using 10 eyeshadow colours to get the look, so that way you just...
So minimal products, that's what I like as well.
And if you look at that, see how it's just giving you the intensity already with that bronze?
It's really fascinating watching how this works, because when you begin, it never really looks like much. And then slowly, as you build upon what you've created, the look starts to come through. It's amazing. So everyone has a contour palette at home. It's not only great for your cheeks, but you can use it for your eyes as well. Now we've used a lot of shimmer here, so to mattify it, Normie is going to use one of these colours here just to tone it down a little bit.
Always build in the corner, but don't go too high. Just come in a little bit. Do it to the other side as well.
It's all about blending. Can you overblend?
You can.
And so how do you ensure that you don't overblend?
You just keep it nice and close.
Okay, nice and
keep
close.
Keep it close everywhere. You don't go, when you start blending and you go all over the lid, when you start doing that, you know you're in trouble. So you keep your brush and you just, can you see? But I'm not lifting the brush at all, I'm staying around. I'll give you a little secret. Or is it our secret?
It's our secret, Normie. Are we going to share it?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you're going to make me share my secret.
You just have to share it. It's not our secret anymore.
This is it. It's our secret by MAC. It's pretty simple, actually. It's just a colour in a paint pot. I thought you were going to tell them the other secret, Normie.
No.
Not that
later.
one? That's later?
Yeah.
So that's the darkest shadow you've used yet, and that goes under the eye.
Well, this is actually eyeliner. See, I never have rules. A lot of makeup artists never have rules. whatever's in their kit, they can always use it anyway.
Yeah. So that's a darker shadow now on the top lid.
Yeah. All I do is
so if you start in the corner, does that sort of wing the eyes out and open them up?
well, it depends. If you start blending more to come out this way, have a look. If you come out to blend more this way, that's going to start winging. What I'm doing is I'm keeping everything close, so I don't actually go out as much.
And how do you know where to stop? Is it the end of your eyebrow?
Look in the mirror.
So look in the mirror and you just know it's about there.
There's really, well, you can stop when you feel like it's right for you.
Okay. So you'll be able to tell everyone has different face shapes, different eye shapes, different widths between their eyebrows and their eyelashes. I know that sounds really funny, but it'll be different for everyone out there. So it's about finding what's right for you.
Yeah.
But generally don't go outside, because once you start going outside here, whoa, that's scary territory.
That's another place. Now we're on to
the lashes. Now always prep your lashes with these babies. Now they look really, really scary, but they're actually quite easy to use. So Normie's going to show you, and hopefully you won't pinch me.
I promise. I had my fingers crossed.
Yeah. So the
Always look down.
And then test it a little bit before you push it closed, because then you'll be able to feel whether or not you've got any skin caught in them. But what it does is it takes your eyelashes from this to this. So it curls them up and preps them for the mascara. So it gives them a bit of kick. So if you do want to apply fake lashes, and please don't get scared by the word fake eyelashes, because a lot of people think drag queen when I mention that, but the best tip is to apply individual lashes, which look something like this. Pop them on your hand and put the glue on your hand as well, and then apply them with tweezers. This is probably the best tip you'll have when it comes to applying false lashes. Don't get scared, the glue will look funny on your eyelids until it dries. So it is normal. The glue goes on white and it'll go translucent once it dries. So fear not, you won't walk out looking like this. I promise you. So once you've created your eye, you can clean up underneath and you can apply the foundation. Knowing where to place your bronzer or your contour lines is sometimes a little bit tricky, but I've got the problem solved for you. And it's a simple thing called the fish face, which goes something like this. Now I've got to keep a straight face while we're trying to do this. Okay.
Just never drag, just dab.
As silly as you may feel and as it may sound, it gives you the correct place to apply the perfect contour.
Okay, fish face again. It's always important, never drag, because when you drag, you'll just remove the foundation you've done. So just that. So that's what we've got so far. Notice I actually stopped there. I'll decide later if I want to come in there too, because I want the center of your face to sort of come out and longer. It's the illusion.
Giving me cheekbones where I don't have cheekbones.
She's got cheekbones. She's just hiding.
Now, the blend. So what do? You get your foundation brush?
Yep, the foundation that we were using before, the one with the darker colours in it.
Okay.
So I'll just apply a little bit, and then the other side, and then you just dab.
This is actually one of my favourite products in my makeup kit and that Normie uses on me, and it's actually by Tom Ford, and this is the contour palette. It's so creamy and beautiful and easy to apply, and this is what we've used to create our contour today. Okay, so to finish off the look, Normie's just going to apply some nude lipstick. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope we've made it easy for you to recreate this very look right at home in your own bathrooms. Now, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below or hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. See you later, Normie.
Goodbye.